Well, specifically with Melissa, I think we just met in New York. Like she's a good, decade younger than me or
Hmm.
so. So like I remember the first time I heard her, she came to Smalls and she was sitting in at the end of a set or a jam session or something, and like Smalls is, it's also where a lot of musicians just kind of come and hang, like after a gig somewhere close by, you come by, and so there's always like a lot of times a lot of musicians sitting at the end of the bar, and usually they're not necessarily, fully focused on the music, it's just like catching up and stuff. But I remember her playing, and I remember uh yeah, I was there with, I remember Bill McHenry was there, and I
Mm.
think Orlando, but it's just like people just kind of shut up, like it just kind of like what's going on here, like because she had such a you know um it was just such a strong thing,
Yeah.
even back then, like obviously you could hear a lot of influences and stuff like that, but it was very like yeah, just super strong. So that's kind of when I first
Mm.
uh encountered her, and then she yeah, she started calling me for some stuff. We did everything from playing some duo stuff, and then
Oh, beautiful.
we started playing with her quartet, sort of maybe a year or two before the pandemic, I think. um and then she wanted to s- kind of sort of early on, she approached me about like producing the next record that she was going to do, which ended up being that first Blue Note record, because uh she liked that Terrible Animals record I did, and where I did post production and stuff like that, and wanted some of those same kind of things. So right when the pandemic happened, she was starting to develop some of that music, and we are kind of co-writing some of the things,
Mm.
and I would work on some stuff and send her. So like, it became like a very yeah, just emailing things back and
Yeah.
forth, and sending different things. So it became like a very uh unique situation, because we didn't have anything else to do, like, and it
Sure.
was a
Yeah.
great, I mean, for me it was so great to have such a specific concrete thing to work towards, um yeah, and then so we've done two records that
Yeah.
way now, where it's kind of like some of the tunes are co-written, and then where I've produced and done some post-production and stuff like that.
Mm. Beautiful.
So it's been, it's been really uh a, a great thing for me, because I really I like that band, everyone in that band, I would call them, like, and I'm,
Yeah.
and I like the book that's being played in that band, and also having the chance to contribute, whether it's my own songs or co-writing things and stuff like that. So it's a very fortunate situation to be in.